Hey guys, so good morning and welcome to our sneak peek group into what is a Beachbody coach. We are all part of Team Take Heart. That is my team that I created, and I have coaches here who have invited you. I have invited you to learn here in the sneak peek, and I'm super excited that you have shown an interest, that you just want to learn about what a coach is. I love sharing about what I do as a coach, about our team. We have a lot of fun. I feel like we really make a difference in people's lives, and it is just an incredible opportunity. So over the next 3 days, we are going to share with you as much as we can about the coaching opportunity. You know, how we got started. You're going to hear my story today, as well as some other coaches' stories over the next 3 days. We're going to talk about compensation. We're going to talk about how to get started as a coach and how we will help you as a team to be a coach. And so we're going to get started today, and I'm going to just tell you a little bit about myself. So welcome, and I want you guys to introduce yourselves under this video down below. You can just type it in the comments. Just introduce yourself to the group. Say who you are, why you're here, if you've done a challenge group before, what interests you about coaching, what you hope to learn from the group, and then we'll get started and we can all know each other a little bit better. But first of all, I am Rachel Mitchell. I am a Diamond Beachbody coach, and I have been a coach for about 18 months now. I started coaching in August of 2014. But just first off, I'm a mom to 2 little boys, Henry and Milo. They are 5 and 7. Matt is my husband. We've been married for 11 years this past December, and we live in a very small town in Corinth, Mississippi, in Northeast Mississippi, and we have, I say we because Matt is like my sidekick and I can't do it without him. But we have built a successful Beachbody business with very little marketing experience, incorporating our faith and things that are very important to us as Christians. And it's just been an awesome ride, and one that I honestly did not expect or ever foresee being part of my life. So I'm going to share a little bit about that with you. But we're all different as coaches, honestly. If that's one thing that I can stress to you in this group before you even join our team, is that no two coaches looks the same. We're all different. We come from different backgrounds. We have different stories. Some of us started out with huge weight loss stories. Some of us didn't need to lose weight at all. Some of us started out, as moms, as parents. Some of us started out as single men and women. Nobody's story looks exactly the same. And that's the awesome thing about coaching, is that different people can help different people. So if your story looks different than mine, then you're going to reach someone that I'm not able to reach. And so we're all different. We're doctors, we're lawyers, we're teachers, we're young, we're old. There's no one or handful of specific qualifications to become a coach. I am a teacher. I work full time as a community college instructor. So I work about 8 or 9 months out of the year, and my job, when I'm not doing that, I am coaching. And so it does definitely enable me to do this. I do it part time. But the one thing we do have in common as coaches is that we have a desire to help people. This is definitely not just a business for me. And I would say it's not for the coaches on my team. If you're here for a get rich quick scheme, it's probably not going to work. You have to be invested in helping people. That is what this is all about. That is why the coaching opportunity was created, in order to change people's lives and help them to be able to stick with a workout program and a lifestyle change to encourage them. This business, I saw an opportunity or an experience that I had. I went through my first challenge group. I started it in that would have been May or June of 2014. I was desperate. I needed to lose weight. I had never, ever struggled with losing weight. I'd always been a runner. I'd had my 2 children. I'd lost the baby weight really easily. And then when Milo was, about 3.5 years old, I just started to gain weight and I couldn't stop. I was running a lot. I was running up to 6-7 miles at a time, and the weight just kept coming on. But the problem was that I was still eating the way that I had been when I was pregnant and nursing, and it wasn't as much trouble. So I was desperate for change. I had to stop gaining weight. I had to lose some weight to feel, not just to see a certain number on the scale, but I felt bad about myself. My clothes didn't fit. I was very uncomfortable. It made me cranky. My PMS was just through the roof. It was horrible. And it was all combined, and I was impacting my daily life. It impacted my family's life. It impacted my walk with God. And I knew that something had to change. So I did some research. I knew that my eating had to get under control. So I was Googling portion control, something like that. And I found the 21-day fix. So I ordered it then and there. I didn't tell Matt that I had ordered the program. I didn't really want him to know, because, I would definitely call myself a yo-yo dieter. I would diet when I needed to and then stop and just eat whatever I wanted to. And I would exercise when I needed to, but I was not consistent. And I didn't want Matt to know that I was going to start this, because I thought if I'm not consistent and I stop, if I fail, I don't want him to know. Okay, but I did order the program, the 21-day fix. I didn't order Shakeology at first. I didn't know anything. It just seemed too expensive to me. I was not going to buy it. But I found my coach when I was looking for meal plans, and I joined her challenge group. And I went through it. I lost 12 pounds in a couple months, and I was hooked. I loved it. I loved the 21-day fix. It worked. I didn't have to make huge drastic changes in my lifestyle. I just had to cut back a little bit. I was still a ton of food, but it was helping me lose weight and feel more confident. And so I was hooked. So when my coach asked me if I wanted to become a coach and help other people, at first I said no. Honestly, I said no right away. And she asked me a couple more times, and I prayed about it a lot, and I just felt this nudge, this pull to it that I cannot explain other than the fact that I know it was God. And so I said, yes, okay, I'll try it. If I could help pay for my Shakeology, I want to try it. I know the stuff is really good. I did my research. And so I said yes. And so I joined my coach's first Coach Basics group. Okay. And I found out pretty quickly that, it was scary and it was a little bit overwhelming at first, but this was something that could change not only my life, but I could really help other people. I had an awesome challenge group experience. I knew that accountability and that community was key, and I wanted to help other people figure that out too. And so I knew I didn't just want to sell a product. I was not a good salesperson. I'd tried that before. I didn't want to just convince somebody to do something with me. I wanted to teach people how to live and how to make a real, true lifestyle change. Okay. And that is what I do as a Beachbody coach, quite honestly. I began to share on Facebook. I shared my story. I shared why I wanted to be a coach and run a challenge group. I started to share tips and recipes and pictures of my food. Obviously I share about my workouts, my meal plans. And I talk a lot about how I make all of this fit into my life, because we are busy. I'm a mom of 2 boys who are busy. Matt and I have a very active social life. We're very involved in our church. And I just started to share about making my own health a priority and how I do it. And I began to create a following. I posted every single day. People began to watch me and look for my posts and look for tips and look for different things that they expected me to post. And people started to follow me. I began to give advice and to help people get started with their own journey and in a challenge group, and people started having success. And by doing that, I have definitely been able to significantly supplement our family's income, guys. There's just no other way to say it. I help people, I invite people, I share my story, and it has definitely helped me grow a very significant income, and I'm thankful for that. I'm very proud of that. I do this part-time, but I know coaches who do this from home, with their kids running around, they homeschool, or they do have full-time jobs, but people really, really grow an incredible income from coaching. And it's just amazing that we're able to combine philanthropy and our faith and with building an income. So I want you to see that in this group. And honestly, I'm just doing what I love. I love coaching. I love helping my challengers. I love creating challenge groups. I love helping my coaches learn and grow their business. And it is just incredible that I have the opportunity to do this, all while allowing my faith to guide me. I really didn't expect this to become a ministry for me, but God definitely revealed very quickly that He wanted to use me in this opportunity. And that's the cool thing about coaching. No matter what your interests are, no matter what is important to you, you can incorporate that into your coaching business. So if you're already passionate about health and fitness, you're already involved in different things that are surround health and fitness, then you can use that. If you teach classes, if you create workout gear, if you do all those things, you can incorporate that into your coaching business. So you don't have to stop doing something else to do this. So that's cool too. And it definitely takes time. It takes investing in myself as an individual. Doing the 3 vital behaviors, which we'll talk about in this group that Beachbody teaches us, are crucial. And that has definitely been key to my success. This business does require time and it requires effort, but it's completely worth it. And I can do it from anywhere. So you see right now, I am in my playroom at home, which is also my office. It's messy, it's dirty, and this is where I work. This is where I do my work. Obviously, my workouts happen in my living room, but it's so flexible. I can coach while I'm on vacation. I can coach, if I'm home sick. It just allows me to do it from wherever. If you work full time and you only have 1 to 2 hours a day to work this business, then you can make it work. I'll teach you how. If you have 5 to 6 hours a day, you can create a very successful business much faster than some of us can. But I'm going to share what has made me successful. What tools my team uses to make this work. Beachbody just alone, even without me, provides incredible resources for coaches. But there's definitely no reinventing the wheel as a new coach. You don't have to start from scratch. You don't have to create your own challenge groups. You can join my first challenge group and invite people to that. We're not going to sign you up as a coach and say, go do it. Okay. That's the big thing I want you to know too. We're going to talk about different options to get started as a new coach. And at the end of the group, you get to decide based on all the information that we are giving you here if this is right for you and if you want to join our team. I would love for you to join me and help you get started changing people's lives, changing your own life, your family's life. But if you're not ready, that's okay. If you just want to participate in a challenge group and stay focused there, I will support you in that way as well. But use this group. Please use this group to ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask. We will answer any question that you have so that you can definitely make an informed decision about becoming a coach. So welcome to the group. Let's kick it off with introductions. Definitely introduce yourself below and share why you're here, what you hope to learn, and we are going to get started that way. Have a good day, guys.